Hello! Welcome to my channel, Chef Laura 6. I'm back again with another recipe that's perfect for the summer. This is a chilled noodle recipe, and I'll show you two types of sauces that I commonly make to go with them. They're both very tasty and goes beautifully with these chilled noodles. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to this channel. The full written recipe is on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me as well. I linked it in the description box below. The ingredients to this recipe is extremely flexible. You can honestly use whatever you like for these noodles. The sauce is definitely the highlight. For the sesame paste, you can easily replace it with peanut butter, but whatever you choose, make sure you choose the brands with 100% sesame or peanuts. The richness of flavor that it brings is irreplaceable. Let's start by cutting the chicken breast in half. I marinated one side with salt, and on the other side, I used a Japanese condiment called shio-koji. Shio-koji is a very popular ingredient in Japanese cooking with versatile uses, but it helps with making meats more tender in particular. Next, julienne some cucumbers. I learned this off the internet, but rubbing the cucumbers make them less bitter, and that's what I'm doing here. Then simply slice and julienne the cucumbers and set them aside for plating later. Then dice some garlic up and set them aside for the sauce later. For the chicken breast, boil some water and add ginger slices to it. Let it boil for 2 to 3 minutes so we get the flavors from the ginger pieces. Then switch off the heat and simply place the chicken breasts in. The ones I had were around 2 centimeters thick, and I kept them in water for 20 minutes. Cooking without heat keeps the chicken breast tender. While we're waiting for the chicken breast, let's start making the sauce. The bases of the sesame sauce and mala sauce are very similar. I used light and dark soy sauce, Chinese vinegar, sesame oil, and peppercorn oil. Peppercorn oil gives the sauce a numbing sensation. Feel free to skip it if you don't like that. To make the sesame sauce, add the sesame paste, mix it up, and start whisking in some water. You want the texture to be runny, but not too runny, so don't rush and add the water in bit by bit. The color of the sauce will turn lighter as you add water in. You'll be surprised at how much water the sesame paste can take in. Make sure you do a taste test at the end. Finally, to bind everything together, my secret is to add a dash of mayo, preferably the Japanese Kewpie mayo. And this is the texture that you want for this sauce. To make the mala sauce, add the mala oil and throw in the diced garlic in the sauce base. Add a teaspoon of sugar to balance the flavors out. Mix it all up, and this is all set to go. Remove the chicken breast from the water and let it cool for a few minutes. In the meantime, cook the noodles according to instructions. Prepare an ice bath for the noodles. Once the noodles are done cooking, put them in the cold water bath to stop it from further cooking. This keeps the noodles nice and chewy. Soggy noodles are a big no-no for chilled noodles. Next, shred the chicken breast with your hands. This piece that I'm shredding now was marinated with salt. Cooking it under no heat keeps it tender, but is still not comparable with the one that I used shiokoji to marinate. This piece was marinated with shiokoji. I'm not sure that the camera does this justice, but when I tore it apart, it was much softer and fluffier, and that's the magic of shiokoji. You can actually get ready-made shiokoji pretty easily. I'll link a few options in the description box. It's time for plating. Put the cucumbers and shredded chicken breast on top of the noodles. I topped it with some toasted sesame to enhance the flavors at the end. Finally, pour the sauce on top and you're done. The noodles will soak in all the scrumptious flavors, and this is just perfect for a hot summer's night. Make sure you give it a good mix before eating so that you'll taste the sauce in every single mouthful. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I make it very often during the summer. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I upload every other week to share my simple homemade recipes. Tune in for the next video. See you in 2 weeks.